up. Understand me? We back up. All right. What is good? What is really good here on the DST show? I hope you guys are having a great weekend, getting some stuff prepared. I just saw Ray Phoenix make his in-ring debut. He was facing off against Nathan. I know it's been quite a while since uploading. Work, needing to pay off bills, getting older. Some priorities take over a bit more than they should. But that's not going to stop us from having a good time. Ray Phoenix making his in-ring debut. We're seeing disgruntled pro wrestlers all over the place, like always. But besides that, we here. We live. Y'all ready for WrestleMania? Usually it's early this month, but we have a weekend event where it's like I think the 19th and the 20th, because it's a 2-day event like always. It's been that way since 2020. Trying to set up the background. Right now we're under commercial break. But I like watching Ray Phoenix. He was also from Lucha Underground. And he had a decent, I would say, decorated career back on AEW. I think he was tag team champion, international champion a few times. He hasn't won the TNT title. But he got some pieces of silverware, and he had some tag matches with FTR Young Bucks. But now they have upgraded to now being WWE superstars, so good for them. And also, we have a last man standing match for number one contender. Number one contender sounds so good to say now. Number one contender for the United States Championship between Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu. This kind of been a blood feud since Saturday Night Main Event. So that's good to see. At least we get a etching blood feud between two super heavyweights. So we got NXT. They're streaming like WrestleMania 24 every day. Don't get me wrong, one of my all-time favorites and the first time I ever watched a WrestleMania pay-per-view. WrestleMania week and McIntyre's with a goddamn eye patch. McIntyre doing the should have been me thing, like Dolph Ziggler did. One, two, three. Oh yeah, McIntyre did get cashed in by Damian Priest for the world title. I think last year's WrestleMania. Both had irrelevant world title reigns. But McIntyre as a heel last year when he was feuding with CM Punk, outstanding work. There's a shard of glass in me eye. McIntyre is praying for this. He's still saying that since the CM Punk feud, and now we're replaying from last week. We were in London, and Fatu cuts off the train with a Samoan drop. Didn't even break the goddamn commentary table. Samoan drop on LA Knight. And Fatu back with that cool ass moonsault. Bang! I heard Corey Graves, former WWE superstar, he had like a lot of positive things to say about Jacob Fatu. He said that he has the potential to be 5 WrestleMania headlines in his career. Is that possible? Probably. I'm taking that US title. Solo looks less threatening dressing civilized. What was that little echo? How short is Jacob Fatu? Uh, yeah, 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 yeah. What the fuck? Tama Tonga doesn't wipe. I know that for sure. It did. Everybody saying L.A. Night. Yeah. That who told Tama Tonga? Yeah, keep doing that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, hell no. What the fuck, Jimmy? Keep building L.A. Night. Yeah. Ball game. Oh, are they still promoting that Quidditch? How much shilling they're still gonna promote over the oh, you're in Azkaban? How much of the promotional shilling they're still gonna do before the new Harry Potter movie flops? No, I think there's supposed to be a Harry Potter series, and people are already notching on it because one of the actors they have to play Professor Snape is black. You tell me. You tell me. I ain't got no further comment. Because Thanos can be played by Idris Elba. All I care. Nigga gotta be purple. That's it. That's all people want. Accuracy when it comes to adaptation. And then you have assholes that be like, "I'll make an adaptation even better." Just saying. You're saying everybody has their own input, even if it's a failure. Hell, look at the MCU. They think they can just try to go all female, and yet the real audience, the real male dominant audience is like, yeah, I do not give a shit about Miss Marvel. I don't. Yeah, we're under commercial. We also got some big news involving the contractual detail involving Geno Smith's 2-year, $75 million deal with the Las Vegas Raiders. Trey McBride, tight end, 4 years, $76 million. Then we got Miles Boykins getting signed by Chicago Bears, with Case Keenum getting a 1 year. I think this is a second stint with the Chicago Bears, who gets 1 year of $3 million. He's far away from his peak when he was the Vikings Vikings, a quarterback for the Minnesota Miracle, off that great catch off Stephon Diggs. And now Stephon Diggs is now a Patriot, where all declining receivers go to plummet their production. So good. I don't know what we have a converted contract over 13 million over his salary bonus for 14 million for 2025. Interesting for Baker Mayfield trying to build over the team to make them more of a contender, because it looks like the Buccaneers have more of a direction over the NFC South than what's going on with the Falcons. We are very decisively in a rebuild period for the, even with still paying Derek Carr still all that money. What's the ambition heading over for this season? I'm very curious, folks. I'm very curious. Dollar Tree employee was terminated and charged with assault following the incident in which a customer was attacked and maced. Affected individual is currently pursuing legal action against Dollar Tree. Bro, it always gotta be the cheapest places where you get the dumbest shit that will get you a lawsuit. I don't get it. It's always gotta be something in Twitter. It's either you get something illegal, murder, or porn. There's no in between. Did Alexander Ovechkin's yet to still break the record? And Tama Tonga faces it off against the United States champion LA Knight. 1/3 of the bloodline still. I don't know where Tonga Loa is. They didn't show his release. Nigga is useless till they run out of Samoans, or unless until they get a Zilla Fatu in under contract on the main roster when he's ready. I'm not trying to be pessimistic. Your Solo is not fit like midget, fat, aggressive Samoan that plays as a cowardly heel. I'm trying to get a new pair of kicks too. Oh, guys, I wanted to cover what was going on with Nintendo Direct. You guys, I know there's some people out there that are some avid gamers that are aware of what's going on with the Nintendo Switch 2, that I'm sure a lot of people are frustrated with. Okay, Carl elbow tie up, and LA Knight has Tama Tonga in the corner, snap vertical suplex. It's so weird with their little bowling shirt referees. Oh, Stephanie McMahon has a fucking podcast now. You get as avid shilling as you get to play it safe with softball questions. Tama Tonga stuns back body suplex on LA Knight now. Going straight for the pin. 2. Kick out. Please, anybody that's here, please address if there's any technical difficulties. Baseball season's upon us. NBA season's about to hit the postseason. March Madness is about to conclude. We got a lot of excitement in the air. And we're about this close to the NFL draft. This close. Ooh, it's a knee strike right to the corner. Hopefully y'all got your mock drafts ready. I'm sure everybody did, especially if you're a Giants fan. Oh, baseball slide over the second rope. Fatu trying to antagonize LA Knight. No, Solo, Sokoa, my fault. Hitting him on the commentary desk. And again. Sorry, the stream came late. I was waiting for some lunch. For dinner. I know CM Punk was talking over Roman Reigns for his first main event ever in his career for night one. Do you still even account that unless you're headlining the final concluding show of the weekend? Like, I know the hierarchy got to be up their ass knowing they got to be in a participational main event. And Call of Duty still shilling out content, knowing they're going to do it again next year, even though I heard that Warzone is a failure. Playing like it's Modern Warfare 3 from 2011. And I'm just going to keep it a buck, folks. When I heard what was going on with Nintendo, don't get me wrong, some of the games look nice. I like the new Mario Kart. It looks like Forza Horizon, trying to make it open world, vast, extremist, like high mass roster. Nothing's wrong with that. Motherfuckers trying to make me pay $80 to $90. And fans are petitioning. Fans are vocal. Now you can allow to pay $70 markup. It's only a $10 difference. This is going luxury cost for a game that's possibly worth $40 max. $50 is an exceptional fee. And yet you're trying to make people that are majority of the Nintendo audience families. This is not a pair of kicks. This is not a new pair of luxury clothes. It is a fucking video game that your child is just going to just maniacally play to show your lack of parenting skills. There's no shot that I'm paying $90 for something that a kid's going to play Fortnite. You're not marketing your shit well, and they're only doing this over the support of the gaming industry, trying to really fleece like the intelligence of their audience. And there will be a time when they will have enough, and today is that day, especially with Nintendo fans. Nintendo fans that really want like collectibles. They like their old games. They actually like playing vast open world exclusives and having peaked around that. If that's the case, just get a gaming PC. Treat that shit like a car that you can constantly upgrade and still watch porn. That's the only thing. You gotta pay for Windows. I think some PC builds come with already Windows built in, without the extra stuff to waste storage on. And you can get more emulators, so you don't even need the game. You don't need the GameCube emulation that comes with the bonus. Because if you're trying to get everything you want in the first day, that's gonna run you around damn near $600 without tax. That's insanity. I remember when I paid for my first PlayStation 5. It cost around $600. No, $500. It was like $520 something. And that was off the chip shortage. It is big 2025, folks. That shouldn't be an excuse. That should not be an excuse for any software shortage over like any type of tariffs or some shit. That's impossible because people could get a Steam Deck for cheaper. People can get that new Xbox handheld for cheap. So whatever Nintendo's doing, they're obviously trying to take advantage of their heavily supported fan base that has decades of support. Even with their backwards ass features that console's been doing, like Xbox and PlayStation, for the past 20-something years. Sunset flip into a pin. Ooh, and an aggressive lariat from Tama Tonga. Rolls him over. Oh, that's pretty creative of a maneuver. Rolling him over ground wise and then hit him with a vertical suplex. That was actually pretty creative. You guys have any optimism for the build of WrestleMania? You feel like there's been there's still some flaws. because all I know is John Cena's heel that's been keeping up anything other than generic title matches with like two 2 months of build. Damatunga mocking LA Knight. The high risk maneuver elbow drop. LA Knight moves out the way. Yeah, I think we all know LA Knight. Tamatunga's going to lose. When Drew McIntyre prays, this happens. Shout out to Jamel. I haven't heard from Jamel McGee in a while. He used to show up sometimes in the Swerve show. Hits him for a power slam, LA Knight. All the momentum riding on him. LA Knight. Yeah. Hits him with that elbow drop. Running over on the ropes. What the hell's with this Kofi Kingston, Alberto Del Rio-esque little setup? Blunt force. Back elbow. Solo trying to hit the Samoan spike. Tama Tonga goes for the schoolboy. 1, 2. No. Near fall in the last moment. Finally hits him with the blunt force. It gets him the victory. Rolls out of harm's way with Solo coming in. That's a loss. Because the same thing happened to Jacob Fatu. Later tonight, the United States champion picks up the victory. Solo still looks like a stooge. Like, lack of intimidation. Like, he lost all that serious factor after he beat John Cena. Let's be for real. Is the car sitting up front, or it's gonna hit the queue where Roman Reigns gonna get in? Yes. Oh shit, that's not Roman Reigns. It's Seth Rollins. Yeah. John Moxley. You see, when Becky kept pegging me. God damn. Awesome. Paul Heyman with a mini heart attack. I think Charlotte Flair's next. Yeah, she is. What type of Botox does she have now after her surgery? Oh, hail the queen. God damn. Charlotte Flair looks less and less like Charlotte Flair every year now. Looks like a WNBA shooting guard. Those skinny ass legs. Don't look at me. You look like Asia from WCW. Stephanie McMahon hitting the road. Obviously, I want to spend my money and financially support fucking Stephanie McMahon's boring ass big Adam's apple last night with her midlife crisis, having disinteresting talks like she actually is necessary. Stephanie McMahon goes places. Like, are you kidding me? I pray for this. Last of Us Remastered. It's $42 on Steam, I think. Yeah. Yeah, what's y'all thoughts on what's going on over with Nintendo? Not looking good at all. Not looking good. Tyrese Halliburton always trying to be like the most quirkiest light skin in the NBA. And we got that Minecraft film that, I mean, Jack Black, kudos for him doing that for his family member. And no, it wasn't for a family member. I think it was a child that had cancer. And he did that for him, but I think as soon as it premiered, he passed away tragically. And I think more people are just going to just review this movie without any emotional connection. And that can sound empathetic, but just know not a lot of people really give a shit about other people's feelings. And I'm not saying that try to sound edgy. That's just majority of other people actually showing some concern. And still, overall, aesthetically, it's still a movie to be critiqued, and everything has a right to be critiqued, even with the narrative pointing that it was in the right direction. Doesn't mean it's good. My girl can cook something for me. It's shit, but I'll still eat it. I gotta listen to Charlotte Flair talk. Oh, fuck Pete Davidson. Jesus. Whoa, wee. Wah, 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 wah. Break it down, break it down, break it move, break it down, hide your head on the way, on the way. I like the sneaker. Spencer Dinwiddie has his own shoe. I don't know why. Coffee brown always. It's a good classy look as footwear. Man, fuck Han Solo, man. How they picked up that 5-0 run, 5-0 win in their last game. Some old bullshit. And yet we get accused of cheating now because of the torpedo bats when everybody else is allowed to use them. It's like when the Eagles their Eagles are currently having their little thing with the league with them trying to ban the tush push, like a goal line red zone play, a conversion play over a sneak because the team is good at it means you can ban it. That's like it's like illegalizing Giannis Antetokounmpo from getting into the lane and dunking on somebody. Like, don't be ridiculous, folks. Don't be ridiculous. I'm not taking sore loser talk. This is not even coming from an Eagles fan, and I feel like that's a sad thing. That is bitch made. And Tiffany Stratton, the women's champion, it's Tiffy time. Now, at least Tiffany Stratton looks like she's from a beauty pat. She grew up in a beauty pageant, while Charlotte Flair already looks like she's went through her fifth husband with Botox and already had 5 allegations. Can't tell if she's wearing a bedazzled neck brace. Stratton. So Wade Barrett is being the moderator because they keep getting into violent interactions. All right, when this lady said the N word, Jamal Crawford like that's power. Tiffy time. That was cute, Charlotte. You have no crowd. Your your catchphrase is stolen because of nepotism, bitch. Some guy got a cutout of his baby and brought it to an arena. How necessary is that? Beggars can't be immigrants like Andrade. And oh my god, Charlotte, stop, shut the fuck up. Oh, Lincoln Parks are going to be nearby. Cool. Tiffy time. Ooh. Who had like the most visual, notable surgeries after returning back from injury? Tiffany Stratton. You know what? Can Charlotte do the helicopter? Probably. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Can't keep up with your dad. Can you do the helicopter, Tiffany? Can you do the helicopter, Charlotte? It's Tiffy. Chicago. What do you want to talk about? Charlotte is just getting cut off by the crowd right now. They are really cutting off Charlotte right now. What would you like me to say? She looks like Sabrina Ionescu. Broadcasters try to explain One Piece anime to, yeah, don't. We know the demographic of Major League Baseball fan base, especially Yankees. Champion. 4-3, just one game above 500. Oh my god. Oh, you see, she said the S word. She said it. She said it, folks. Oh my god. How long I gotta watch this promo, folks? How long? Nepo Queef. Nepo Queef. Oh shit. 0-3. Oh, referencing Ludwig Kaiser, what she has a relationship with Ludwig Kaiser. I thought that was with Maxine. God, that was such an insufferable. Supposed to be a headlining promo. We have a women's tag team gauntlet match. Why not just put in a go home show for SmackDown? Nick, all of this should have been just a wrestler fighting for a position of power. I'm not gonna lie. And here comes the Street Profits. Oh, they come with an entourage? No, 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 no. I thought they came with an entourage. Was Wicked that good of a movie, or at least decent? Alright, you got a Mario theme park? Dark Universe says Celestial Park. Oh yeah, How to Train Your Dragon, I think. Papa John's. Dylan, can you call Dion? And Motor City Machine Guns are now here. The City Machine Gun. And here comes Team DIY, former SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Tag Team Champions. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. DIY. D in your. Oh, my fault. My fault. John Morant being a thug. What the hell is happening? Irish whip. Double Irish whip. Seen these guys match up in the Royal Rumble for the for the tag titles, and they've fallen short because of Street Profits outside interference. And CM Punk reveals Paul Heyman's fave related tonight after an interview with Byron Saxton. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It just looks like he's punching like he polishing it, and he gives an axe handle to Gargano. I swear we have a combined age of like 200 in that goddamn ring because I've seen Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley since TNA. OG TNA, like NWA TNA. That's how much, like when they debuted on the Impact Zone on Fox Sports. Like that's how long they've been in the business. Oh, and the spear off the second rope. Gargano is in better shape. Tom Hanks, yet again, being a theatrical culture vulture. Yo, put Steph Curry in the tournament. I swear he'll win it. On God. I'm kidding. That's probably not going to happen. It'd be nice. Luka Doncic is fat. Okay, how unhealthy? It's always like a blue moon. He did like hookah one time in the off season, and he just drank beer in the celebration of a playoff game. Like Bundesliga, you literally, nigga, you could celebrate October for Oktoberfest, and you're still a world class athlete in soccer. Like yo, the double standard when it comes to like promoting athletes being mega athletes. You know, LeBron James probably eats cookies. Oh, but we don't make fun of that because LeBron James is a world class athlete. Of course, one cookie ain't gonna kill him. Luka Doncic just hookah, and he doesn't look like goddamn Jaylen Brown. Oh no, but the media has an issue with Jaylen Brown. You know what? Almost every Celtic is unlikable. They don't have rights. You know who's better than Jaylen Brown? Anthony Edwards. What the fuck? Who the fuck said that, Jimmy? Stephen A. is not a journalist, so don't ever. Trying to get more information on the if we're getting more off season. I think Aaron Rodgers is still yet to find a team. It's so nice to see Dwight Howard is now a fucking Hall of Famer. You know how much slander I heard over the media? Of course, he's gay. He's a freak. He's a he has a lack of versatility. Yet his defensive impact got him to finally win an NBA title in the twilight of his career with the Lakers. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, rebound champion, transcended 2 decades of a career, around 2 decades of a career, and still could play over an elite level while being an undersized center. Dwight Howard, Dwight Howard did a lot, even if it wasn't the most flashy, and he kind of coasted around the league after his time. You could say after Houston when he was with James Harden, or you could say after his time with the Los Angeles Lakers with that failed super team he had. But it's good that finally he's given his flowers, not by his alleged lover. I'm not trying to make any accusations. Charlotte Flair, Tiffany Stratton says Charlotte Flair is 0 for 3 in marriages. It's crazy. Even though the promo was so mid, the promos were so mid, bro. I'm sorry. Tied Alexander Ovechkin has now tied Wayne Gretzky in NHL goals all time with 894. And the season's not even over yet. That will be broken. Stanley Cup champion and hockey legend Alexander Ovechkin can break history this season. We've seen the all-time scoring record be broken by LeBron James. Could Ovechkin do the same thing in hockey? Oh, high knee, enziguri, into a knee strike, split the leg, double super kick, into a pit. Yo, I love watching Motor City Machine Guns. High octane style still stand, and they're like a better Brian Kendrick and Paul London, if y'all remember them. And the Street Profits looking not by the commentary table, but by the crowd, front row seats to witness scouting their competition, and Gargano disrupting Chris Sabin. Hail Sabin! Ignore the time when he was TNA World Champion. Revealed turnbuckle in the the top turnbuckle. Oh, Sabin escapes that using the boot to block it. Schoolboy in for Sabin on Tommaso Ciampa, kick out. Oh, and a bicycle knee while still in a vulnerable position. Project Ciampa. Project Ciampa for the win. 2. Kick out of 2. Gargano now in. NXT Hall of Famers. Yikes. Oh. Super kick. Into the slam. Shelly knocks off. Fairy tale ending. Tossing away. Oh, and Shelly's out of the equation again. Back on a 2-on-1 matchup here. Gargano and Ciampa still can be relevant around the end of the year. Oh, moving out of the way immediately after Sabin's out of harm's way. Boots Gargano, bumps into Ciampa. Shelly's back. Atomic drop. Split leg. Hitches the face into a drop kick. Vintage combination by Motor City Machine Guns. And the Sicilian psychopath. Oh, flux capacitor. Schoolboy Ciampa using the ropes. Patterson, veteran referee Patterson, noticing the illegal maneuver for Tommaso Ciampa to extend the pin. Oh! Exposed turnbuckle of the Schoolboy, and it's a victory. Not bad. Not a bad match. Not a bad match at all. That was actually pretty decent. A decent foreshadowing finish off using the exposed turnbuckle. Good match. To try to build up over this tag team division. I can already hear the dick suck now, though. This is going to be compared to the obvious SmackDown 6. Even though barely anybody here got main event potential or singles potential, unless you're like, I would say Montez Ford. That'd be practically it. antagonizing the Motor City Machine Guns, Street Profits, showing them the eyes on the prize, and Carmelo Hayes, the token black friend with the Miz. Stop being homophobic, Miz. Or Russell Wilson or Chicago Bears. Boo! Cheap heat. Niggas not over. Oh, oh. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. You're a 9-time loser. Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's the mizzle and the nizzle. Oh, awesome. Goddamn. Awesome Truth back in 2011 was peak over this bullshit. Tonight is still Fatu versus Strowman for the U.S. title match. Eyes on the prize for Strowman, knowing Bloodline possibly could interfere still. It's going to be a violent ass match. B-Fab is in now. So they're making her a wrestler now. Usually she'd be the mouthpiece or the manager. Is that Meacham? No, people said that she had an ass. Bro, she has no ass. She just looks like a black Eva Marie. She is tall. She had no hoop dreams? Just saying, folks. Just saying. Not... I did it for you. I did it for The Rock. Bianca, I did it for the people. Go. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, Pat McAfee. We know that they only got him for a good time, not a long time until the college football season starts again. College game days ahead of us, where Florida State might be frauds again. Ohio State fans are going to give the biggest headache of the remainder of the 2025 year. And for that, we thank you. God damn.
random kitchen gadgets I recently bought. This waffle maker is different than the rest because you can stuff it with your favorite.
Sorry, folks. I was really impatient transitioning back to commercial. Right now, oh god, is Pizza Hut still doing those little stuffed poppers thing? Was a cheesy bite stuffed crust? That's like a heart attack waiting to happen. How much? America, I have a heart attack. Imprint. God, imagine just knowing, hey, I feel like we need to find like the next big actor. To play Professor Snape, a fan favorite from the novels and the films. Oh, of course. Why not get the guy who played who's the guy from the new Star Wars trilogy? That guy was perfect. No, I feel like we need somebody a bit more current, more hip. Okay, I see you're trying to go aesthetic with it. He's black. Why? Why you guys keep doing this yourselves? Why? Why does he have to be? You know what? Never mind. Of course, the Undertaker with a do rag and fucking Black Eva Marie is back in the ring. All right, I'm not gonna be that harsh. I have not seen BFAB wrestle that often. And here comes Naomi. Oh, and Jade Cargill already jumps her because nobody wants to see this match. Awesome. Let's get it. And of course, it's on site every time. Jade Cargill could just, God, it's just beating the shit out of these guys. The security guards is getting beaten the shit out of by this woman. Naomi obviously did it for The Rock. She did it for the people. And look at this. BFAB going to take advantage with the lariats. BFAB with the momentum. I'm amazing. I'm. She was wrestling in the dungeon. She better be that good. Oh, what technical ability? BFAB just jumping her like she took her baby daddy. Yes, I'm getting canceled. Right hands. Terrible right hand. Uranagi in the cover. 2. No. BFAB wearing some Jordan 1s. Remember, folks, if you want to make it to the wrestling business, make sure your girlfriend or boyfriend is Samoan. Oh, a ground face breaker by Naomi. 1, 2, 3. I'm shocked the rear view was so much of a babyface move for that much. The most silliest move, and now Naomi got more of it. She's going back to her Team Bad days, and if you still remember that, you have watched too much wrestling. Don't watch too much. It makes you think too hard. Don't do that to yourself, folks. Where are you at? And Jay Cargill was in the background, waiting for the perfect time to strike with a bicycle kick. She's a victim. Super kick. Still beating the shit out of security. Can't you just tase them? And here is the general manager. Hell. And I'm joking. They're not good enough for that. Don't say WrestleMania. Oh, God. So Naomi will face Jay Cargill WrestleMania. The victim. Is it CM Punk was a cuck? You deserve to be screwed. I'm the villain. I cheated on your wife cheated on you, but I'm the villain, right? You're a hypocrite. You're a junkie. I am respecting that we're finally getting vignettes, promos, backstage vignettes, interviews before matches. They go over to Gorilla a bit more often, so it feels like we're transitioning to the next scene. Nothing's feeling wasted, at least over these new episodes of SmackDown or Raw I'm watching. And we're actually trying to progress with at least some theme of relevancy, like McIntyre and Damian Priest. That's an upside. And Kevin Blowens is here. Or we'll. You're supposed to be my friend. What the hell, Kevin? Oh my God, it's the Punisher. Hey, yo. Y'all think Aaron Rodgers could be a Panther? I'm kidding. They cannot afford the struggle. Because people had him being like, oh, just face the music and become a Pittsburgh Steeler. It's just a matter of before you're in the decline because most people, like I think Ben Roethlisberger thought he was going to be Ben Roethlisberger thought he really was going to be a Viking or a Steeler. I think people were really gunning on him being a Viking because of the narrative between him and Brett Favre having similar careers, except sending D pics as secretaries. Please don't send D pics to secretaries, Rogers. If Jordan Love start doing that shit, I'ma laugh. Packers are finally being competitive again after a few years of mediocrity. Better pizza, Papa John's. Cheat on your wife. I think more people are concerned. I think the only critique with John Cena, he needs like one piece of merch. He needs one piece of merch. It doesn't have to be NWO-esque, but it does have to be like prevalent to his attitude instead of still promoting merchandise. Do y'all think his heel promos have been underwhelming, John Cena? Take a sign, look at Oh hell no. Nuts. You can eat these nuts. The Exorcist series, surreal real estate, sci-fi. Evolution. Oh, Evolution's heading into the Hall of Fame. What? This is Triple H's like what, third Hall of Fame induction? Nigga, just put yourself in there. DX is in there. Man, gift. Man, can be given. Oh my god. Yeah, by the way, I just finished watching the Triple H the Triple H Batista match earlier today. And then I watched Ricochet and Will Ospreay. You'll see like the difference between how niggas sold back in 2005 and how like they completely dropped the ball. Evolution. And Triple H is now in the Hall of Fame. Who else is in the Hall of Fame? I mean, obviously, I feel like you shouldn't be taking the Hall of Fame that seriously. If that was the case, Chavo Guerrero would have been in the Hall of Fame. Nigga, nobody's going to ask for Chavo Guerrero's name. Give me Stacy Keibler. Give me Tori Wilson. Give me the Hurricane. I have 15 stitches on my left knee. Yeah, when I ate that stale Pop-Tart, Kevin, you're supposed to be talking about don't try this at home. Oh. Don't try to add butter on your Pop-Tart. It will clog your heart. What the fuck, Kevin? Well, Kevin Owens going over his dietary regimen to why he's been in the business for 20 plus years. This fat fuck just trying to promote adding butter on a Pop-Tart. You don't? No, Kevin, I don't. Oh shit. Offsides. There's a price to pay. Is this a real life promotional ad, or Kevin Owens is doing this to get a work on what the stuff we do with Sami Zayn still? I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. I want my pop's dad. They talk to me. Kevin Owens with his with his Hart family jacket. So Kevin Owens has a legit injury. Voices in my head, they talk to me. They understand me. And Randy Orton is making his appearance. Wow, 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 wow. Got you and your religion. He voices crying. It's crazy how the fans are actually singing Randy's song. What? They talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. And Kevin Owens already trying to walk off. Oh, wow. Yeah. And Randy Orton's in the arena now. Well, no match. WrestleMania match for Randy Orton. An RKO. But my voices, I got them voices. You know, I got those voices. I got those voices. Well, Randy Orton's WrestleMania dreams might be called over after Kevin Owens sadly knowing that Orton will not have any legacy for WrestleMania 41. Well, at least he had to RKO somebody. Heartbreaking news for Kevin Owens. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. What the fuck, guys? Mm-hmm. It's my time. It's my time. My time is flying. Warfare. Can say the N-word. Yikes. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for coming into the stream.